She's looking, stop! What are you doing? This is the kind of behavior, it's like, it's cute and you want to let her do it, but when she weighs 1,000 pounds, you don't want her thinking it's okay.
Yeah.
Come on, babe.
It's a big difference from her size now to what she will be. Come on, girl. Yeah. Oh.
Delilah.
Hey, see here.
Delilah.
Oh, goodness. Where are you going, girl? Now that you're high energy, every time she gets loose, she comes running over here. Okay. She's really going for it.
Girl. It would just help if we had a halter that fits you well. This brand is meant for minis. So I figured the smallest might be too small because she's a calf for a full-size cow.
They haven't really met each other yet.
Don't headbutt, Ginny. So maybe you should, because you'll let her know when she's little.
She can't be.
She is so thinking about headbutting her.
Girl's got all this room. And she's just sniffing, checking out. We're gonna take all these tires that we have and we're going to bury them halfway, like you're putting a tire on a car, right? So placing it like halfway in so then they can like jump on them. And it's filled in! Voila! It's magic! I forgot to record. Here you go. I think Hermione wants to try it out. She's looking. How you doing, honey?
Good.
We haven't even talked about
Huh?
that Ryan had a stomach flu or something.
4 days.
This is the first day he probably feels semi-decent.
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay, so, noticing the last day, our nanny goat that's pregnant has been trying to mount the baby all of a sudden, which is very odd. And I've been checking her ligaments, and I checked them today, and either I totally forgot what her ligaments feel like or they're gone. Which has me a little concerned because she's not supposed to be due for like 3 more weeks. And supposedly within like 24 hours of losing, of her ligaments being gone, she should kid. So I think I'm gonna have my friend come over and look at her if she's up to it. Because I could just be being dumb and I'm totally like missing. So my friend who has had goats before and kidded came over to check and she was like, yep, they're gone. So anywhere really, so ligaments, if you guys don't know, she may not let me touch her right now. They're right at the back here on either side of the tailbone here. You can stick your finger in there and they feel like a little pencil. Hi, mama. And when they are like 12 to 48 hours to kidding, those disappear entirely. You can like sink your entire, like both your fingers into it basically. So they're completely gone. I'm thinking I might tie her up and try to shave her, which was recommended by another friend of mine, just so I can keep an eye on like, oh yeah, you can even tell she's starting to fill out a little bit in the bag area. Well, she turned, so now you guys can't see. We were thinking we should have 3 to 5 weeks. The vet came and looked them over on Friday, and we were told by the last owners that they were thinking anywhere from mid-February, maybe end of February to very beginning of March. And he said 3 to 5 weeks probably sounds about right. But it's hard to know with the ultrasound, like once they get to this size, the babies, like you just don't know. So I spoke with their last owner today, and everybody does, I have learned, does breeding very differently. Some people like very specific times they leave them together, where others, I've met a lot of people that just kind of leave them together for about a month. And there's like, if you happen to see them breed, then you have a more exact idea, but if you don't, then you're not entirely sure. And so the owners that she was at before, they got them during breeding season, like right when she was bred. They didn't have them for long, because I think we mentioned they had got them for the same reason we did, which is using them for clearing land. And we are using them for clearing, but also we are using them, her specifically, for milk goat. So they had them for only a short bit, and she got a buck and her together, and that buck was a full black Nigerian dwarf buck. And so he's the one that bred her, and there is a chance that he had bred her for like the first week or 2 or whatever that he was with them, with the owner before the one we got her from. I don't know if that makes sense. There's a lot of logistics. We were going to probably do a little kidding stall for her,
didn't have time to do that. So we're converting this into a kidding stall. So Ryan got the hay rack in here. We got all the feed off the ground. We put some laminate down just to catch her if she pees. Your lips are so red, girl.
This one right here separates these two different feathers.
Oh, cool.
Because I read in my chain book that there's a separate feather. There's a feather shorter than the others that separate the two different.
Gotcha. You should probably go put some chapstick on them lips.
Oh, it's hard to see yours. Yours is white, like the other feathers.
All right, last minute project number 4,563. How we feeling?
Great.
What are we building now?
Milking stand for goats.
Yes. Another thing I thought we had like 5 weeks. Well, I wanted to start getting her on it before she actually kids, just so she's used to it. And we also need to shave her, if possible, before she kids would be preferable.
We made it and it works. It does what it's supposed to. Ariana is trying to shave her underside a little bit and backside just to get a nice clean area for when she does kid. And we built this milk stand and stanchion last night. And it works pretty well. Basically, we've got a pin here to lock the moving portion into place. And she's got her head through there for her food bucket. She went in relatively easy, but we had to make this a little bit wider and shorter for her to actually fit. She's getting it figured out. It's been probably about 20 minutes now, and she's still hanging out. Still has some food left, doesn't want to finish it.
This girl is a champ. I'm honestly very surprised by how well she's doing. I was worried, I did not want this to be her first experience on the stanchion. Maybe a little traumatizing. She's never been shaved. And the reason you shave is one, it just keeps them super clean. Because they're gonna be like, you know, it's like a normal human birth. They're gonna be pretty nasty at the end for like a week or two. So it just kind of helps keep things clean. But also when you start milking, it keeps like hair and stuff out of your milk. So
Been very patient.
now, so trying to be
Very patient. She looks annoyed though.
She what?
She looks annoyed.
I'm sure she is. But she's very respectful when she's annoyed. And I appreciate that. We've had a pretty long day with this one, and she hasn't really shown much progress other than like visually she looks like she's closer, but like her, like what she was doing wasn't really looking like she was progressing. But we just put her in for the night and she has been pawing like crazy. It's been like 5 minutes. She's done it like 6 times. We are now at over 48 hours since her loss of ligaments. What you doing, lady? Yeah? And she was just on her side acting like she was maybe having a contraction. Yeah. Oh. Is that another contraction, or are you just getting a scratch? Just a scratch. Oh. Oh. There you go. You having a contraction?